So let's look at some common alternatives. Like, let's say you're out there and you're looking at our managed services, and what are the other options versus type of help we provide?
I mean, I think the easiest answer that most companies trend towards is just hire a single DBA, and we can have an entire conversation on the salary comparison between what we cost and what a single DBA costs. So,
And I think that when you do hire that single DBA in that example, it's not just cost, but it's also what is their knowledge. And even if that DBA has 20 or 25 years of experience, they probably don't have the breadth of experience that we do by having a team of 5 or 6 people that we can bring in as appropriate for different scenarios. The other thing related to that full-time DBA is, well, that DBA goes on vacation probably sometime. Well, I should say, hopefully your company is is a good enough environment that you allow your DBAs to go on vacation. I've seen some where they just don't allow that, and it really leads to grumpy DBAs. What happens when you hire that single DBA and, I mean, whether it's out sick or they've gone to the dentist for 2 hours or they're out on vacation for 2 weeks? I mean, what happens in that environment? Well, that's the kind of thing where very rarely is there ever a case where if we assign 3 or 4 people to your project, that one of us is not going to be available to help you.
Another one is the company will be like, "Hey, our product's slow," and they're like, "Okay, sysadmin, go find something to fix it." Sysadmin's like, "Okay, so maybe work with this vendor," and the vendor's like, "Okay, yeah, this tool will work," and it's a really expensive database monitoring tool. And they're like, "Well, we trust our vendor." So they go and get the tool, and then they don't really know how to use the tool because they're a sysadmin, not a DBA. And they do their best to use this expensive tool inefficiently. And it might help a little bit, but it's probably not worth the price, especially because some of those tools are thousands of dollars a month.
And what we bring is database health monitor, so you don't have to do that at no extra charge for our managed service customers. And we're constantly updating and updating and adjusting it and adding features to specifically help in different client environments. I mean, we added some monitoring on performance stuff not long ago just because of a specific client need. And now, my gosh, it's being used amongst all of our clients, and it's been a really great value there. So, any other common alternatives that someone might look at if versus us for managed services? I mean, another one that we've seen is offshore or junior DBAs. And if you want the absolute cheapest solution, no matter what, well, at least it appears to be cheapest until you have problems, then an offshore or junior DBA, yeah, you can get someone in another country that works for probably 1/10 of what we work for and won't have the kind of coverage or experience or tool set that we have in order to be able to get you out of trouble when something happens, or to make sure that the systems are maintained well enough that you don't get into those troubles to begin with.
Think availability. I mean, if you're looking at somebody that's completely across the other side of the world, your time's not going to be the same. So if you've got, an emergency that happens, say our time, Pacific time at 8 a.m., you're not looking at somebody that might be on their computer or available until 9 p.m. that night.
it's kind of funny. Just going off the time zone comment, it's funny. One of the things that's pretty frequently brought up is when prospective clients have questions is where's everyone based? And most of our team is based on the West Coast, which gives us an advantage of being able to work in what would be our evenings is pretty much any East Coast clients nighttime. We do have clients where we wake up earlier. We don't work normal schedules all the time. We wake up a little bit earlier to have earlier East Coast coverages, but we are all US based in the Pacific time zone, and that plays a lot to our strengths as coverage.
Yep. Just last night, Mitch, you remember what we were doing last night around 6:15 our time. East Coast client needed something that couldn't be done until after 9:15 Eastern time. Well, and it went through till about 11:15 Eastern time because of what all was going on with that project. And that was pretty easy for us because it was 6:15 Pacific time through to 8:15 Pacific time. So not so bad. And we're able to come at something like that a lot fresher based off of that time zone difference. But the other thing we do and just with our team members, I mean, we have some team members who are more morning people, and we have more others who are more night owls, and we may have some team member that's more willing to do a SQL Server updates at 2:30 a.m. George, was that what you're doing this morning?
Oh yeah, that was last night after that 8:15 or 6:15 to 8:15 meeting.
So, but because of that, we get it all balanced out, and it works well based off the different team members we have.
One of the alternatives is hiring a generic MSP, managed service provider, with maybe they have one in-house DBA that's sometimes has a availability for you, and we're all DBAs. So if you need SQL Server support, we're always available.
Yeah, that's the interesting thing. And speaking of MSPs, I mean, we're the one that a lot of the other MSPs call when there's a real serious SQL issue. We're not going to be able to help you with your Outlook or Exchange or those kind of things or your printer hookup, but SQL Server, that's our specialty. And yeah, we got it covered way better than your typical MSP would have. Okay, so I guess when you're looking at these different alternatives, I mean, some of the things to consider are like the cost versus expertise. I mean, do you want the absolute cheapest solution, or do you want the people with the right experience that may be cheaper than other options that you're looking at too? I mean, and that's kind of, we have the expertise and we know what to do there. The other thing is like response time in emergencies. I mean, with 3 or 4 people assigned to your project, you're going to get a lot better response time no matter what the emergency is than if you just have one person. And then the other thing is, with a lot of consultants out there, there are big hidden costs. I mean, if you, I guess there's the old expression when you're doing consulting is that change orders or additional things like that is where they really make the money. But with our managed services, we really don't have change orders or any add-ons like that. It's one flat fee for everything we do, and there's never any surprises there. Thanks for watching. I'm Steve, and I hope you've enjoyed this video. If you like it, please click the thumbs up icon. And if you want to subscribe, click subscribe to our channel and click the bell icon to get notified when we have new videos. All right, have a great day.